think we're connected. Hi, everybody. It's Jill and Sarah with Cap City Moms. Hopefully, coming to you live, because you just never know.
If you can hear us over the gardeners.
Which, I think we need to reschedule our morning chats, our Thursday morning chats, if you will. Basically, we're here coming to you live with the gardeners, and that's okay. They're nice people. And I am back from migraine land.
Yeah.
I had a migraine for 3 days. I don't know.
It felt like months had passed.
I know, it was actually pretty bad. So I feel like I'm catching up on all the things and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're catching up on all the things because it's an insane couple weeks for you.
It's a crazy time. I feel like everyone decided to get married this spring.
Yes.
And then they hired me to photograph their wedding, which is great. Thank you, everyone out there, for that. But,
good, we're on Cap City Moms.
Why don't you shut your wet mouth?
Because I have nothing.
Which is a Kimmy line, P.S. Oh, there we are. Internet, I'm gonna need you to stop.
Technology is not our friend today. But here, okay, so
Mercury is almost out of retrograde.
Oh, thank God.
I know. Okay.
So we know that we're late talking about everything, but we're busy moms, much like yourself.
Yeah.
Busy ladies. You don't have to be a mom to be busy, but you know what I mean.
Don't.
So a month later, we're talking about Kimmy Schmidt and the second season on Netflix, and it's magical.
It
so,
is.
Okay, first things first.
Yes, go ahead.
What do you like better, season 1 or season 2?
Okay, this is totally going to be like film nerdiness, but I'm fairly certain season 1 was shot on film and season 2 was shot on digital.
Okay.
And so they look completely different.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'll give you that.
And so it was very jarring because Kimmy Schmidt is a show that, like, when I'm lonely or sad or folding laundry, and folding laundry can really bring out, I'm making eye contact with the gardener right now, P.S., through the window.
I mean, he's a nice dude.
He's great. We love him. Thanks for keeping, and I mentioned this to Jill, it is windy as hell here today.
Yeah, I'm sitting closer to you.
And my dreams are coming true.
I know.
It's windy as hell here today, and they're using a leaf blower when Mother Nature is taking care of it for them.
But simultaneously taking care of it and ruining all their hard work all at once.
So it's a mystery. Anyway, Kimmy Schmidt is just something that I always put on. Like, it's comfort food on some level because it's hysterical. In any case...
And they're like our good friends on your TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
really
I feel
dumb or really sarcastic and mean friends, but whatever.
Right. I feel like Titus is a close personal friend.
Yes. I'm shaking the camera, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I was very excited. So I had very recently seen episodes of the first season when I started watching season 2.
But besides the artsy fartsy side of things,
I actually really love a lot of the new characters in season 2.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I think that I like season 2 better.
Do you?
And I'm not sure why. I think they just are maybe more familiar. They're more my friends now. Maybe that's the only thing. But also, it was just maybe more of the characters, or a deeper look at them. So
I definitely really, really, really love Mikey.
Yes. Which is hilarious because I thought, for some reason, when you brought it, wait, have you gotten to the episode of Mikey? And I was like, wait, there's new, because he was from last season, but at the same time,
but not. Yeah.
But super not, all at the same time. And he is a joy.
Mikey is a joy. My favorite thing Mikey does is call Titus bro or dude. Like, when they're talking. Like, there's an episode where Mikey is sick and Titus is taking care of him and he's like, bro, I don't want to get you sick. And I'm like, you tongue kiss him. Don't call him bro. But it's adorable.
But he's new.
But he's new to being gay. It's adorable.
He's new to being gay. But I love him. He brings a softness to the show.
Yes.
Where you think that it would be Kimmy, but it's super not.
Right.
I don't know. They're so much fun. I love Mikey
they are
so much.
Very fun. I love Mikey. There are a couple storylines this season that I'm like, about, though.
Yeah. I mean, but I guess I never expect to like every...
It's true.
Sort of storyline.
I am uncomfortable with the Native American stuff.
I think you're supposed to be.
Is it?
Yes. Because they make it a clear point, like the name of the Redskins, for example.
How is this still a thing?
How is this still a thing? Which is said, it's brought up on 2 or 3 separate occasions, like completely independent from each other. And why is this a thing?
Right.
So I think that you're supposed to.
Okay.
I think that
Jen Krakowski, who is clearly not Native American,
which is, I think, part of the hilarity, like the making fun of.
Right.
Well, just her character in general. She's just like everything terrible and wonderful and all at the same time.
I have a love-hate relationship with Mimi Canasta, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, I really love you, but also you annoy me to no end.
Well, and I get her purpose, like, I do, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my god, go away.
I will say the part when she's like, no shoes on the rug, and she takes them off without, like, missing a beat was amazing, but I feel like there's can you hear me over the gardeners that I feel like are just screwing with us now?
They're like, talk about Kimmy Schmidt, well, F you.
Because we've made eye contact through the window over there.
I feel like they have a sense of humor, or that they hate Kimmy Schmidt and Hamilton. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they just are trying to do their job.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Up in the air. But the thing I love the most about this show is the joke density.
Yes.
Like, it's like a freight train. It just comes and comes at you.
And we had
joke after joke after
a recent experience where we watched it together, and that does not happen.
My mom called again.
I swear it's like we're 12.
You guys.
It's like we're 12, and we're making a radio station tape.
I put it on Do Not Disturb. Mom, don't call me on Thursday mornings. My mom.
Now we really are 12.
Oh my gosh.
This is Sarah at 12. No, really it was.
Never stops calling me.
Okay, so
she knows I'm doing this.
Joke density. Joke density.
I can't think of the word I want to use.
Well,
severe is wrong.
If the jokes are severe.
The jokes.
No.
The density.
Okay.
It's severe. What's the word?
I don't know, but for 2 seconds before we forget.
Yeah.
So Sarah, that's right. That's what we were saying. We just recently watched a couple episodes together. And it was hilarious how much it made us laugh even more. And it was sort of amazing. Like, oh my god, I just caught that. And I don't know if it was just because we were only watching the show and not working, or
we had our laptops on our laps. We were working,
but watching. So
that
was
hilarious. What's really funny is then I watched like the last couple episodes, or I just had it on while I was working the last couple episodes of season 2, and I was giggling out loud thinking about how funny you would think that was.
So really, it brings us even more
It brings us closer together.
I mean, I didn't think that was possible.
I know, me either. But
okay, before we forget though, this is what, because both of us have a special place in our heart for John Mayer.
We do. Like,
and it's
in a way where we're like, if he would have had sisters, he would have been a better human.
Right. But he entertains us
so much.
Well, on a daily
thank you, Snapchat.
Snapchat. John Mayer on Snapchat is
just, if you do nothing else on Snapchat, follow John Mayer on Snapchat.
It's a gift that keeps on giving, except for the gifts go away after 24 hours, so you gotta stay on top of it.
You really do. That's the only fear of missing out I have in my life.
When I was
John
sick,
Mayer.
I missed.
Did you miss when he was in Palo Alto?
Yes!
Oh, he had a snappening. Where, like, these kids went into the street.
Yeah, maybe I don't
We could do a whole episode on John Mayer on
Maybe
Snapchat,
we will.
And perhaps we will.
Actually, we will. Anyways, he's a running joke this season.
He is a punchline. And what's funny is at my wedding last weekend, this adorable...
She got married again.
I got married again. The wedding I photographed. There was this adorable guest who was like 24 or 25, and she was talking about being single, and she lives in New York, and I'm like, well, John Mayer ever invites you to his houseboat? And she's like, oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. I was like, oh my god, like it's really a thing.
What is that one line? It's a rite of passage.
Right.
Sleep with John Mayer.
No, it's like,
what did they say?
They said like it was living in New York. A rite of passage of living in New York, waking up on John Mayer's houseboat, like...
Well, no. Making out with John Mayer is just a part of living in New York.
Yeah.
I wrote it down, because that's how much I loved it.
And we have had multiple, like, instant message conversations that have just been one-liners from Kimmy Schmidt, so I think that is...
Well, that's sort of the history of us is speaking in... Thanks to probably my family, speaking in movie lines to each other or show lines.
Yes.
That's
well,
what we
and
do.
there are things from Kimmy Schmidt that have like really made their way into my vernacular.
Oh, yes.
Like, shut your wet mouth is...
Hash brown, no filter.
Hash brown, no filter. So, my husband and I...
Actually, I have one more.
Okay, wait.
That is so dumb that is a dumb name for how fierce I'm being right now.
This is true.
This is what I only say it to you.
Yeah.
But that's one of my favorites.
Yes. Also, Titus gifts are another thing we send back and forth to each other. Please don't spit up on my pillow.
I won't. It's an actual joy moment every time we get into a Titus gif
off.
GIF off.
Yeah, for sure. It's a thing.
Hashtag Titus gif off.
I don't know. So my husband and I have been married for almost 11 years. And when we were first married, we had a ton of shows that we watched together. And as time marched on, we now have no shows that we watch together. But I kept trying. I know.
I'm just kidding.
I kept trying to get him to watch Kimmy Schmidt, like the first season, because I feel like the weirdness of it and like it would really be up his alley. And he was just, as he often is, he rejects it. Just to do it.
Straight out of the gate, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, no, I don't want to watch that. And then a year, sometimes 2, sometimes in the case of The Office, 5 years later, he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna check this out. And I discovered him watching, it was pretty late at night. So of all the things to discover your husband watching late at night, Kimmy Schmidt is not the worst.
I think it's actually perfect.
But I found him watching Kimmy Schmidt and I was exhausted and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this with you, and it was the Pinot Noir episode, and I laughed like it was the first time I'd ever seen it.
And then like every time like you have a bottle of Pinot Noir, you're like Pinot Noir,
yeah,
and you sing the song, and
you do every forced rhyme you can think of.
Yes,
with noir, yeah, absolutely. Well, and now Titus has a Pinot Noir wine.
Right, which we must try.
We must try sometime. Titus, if you want to send us a bottle, we will drink it on the air.
On the air.
At 7:30 in the morning.
Doesn't matter. It's fine.
We'll wait for summer. But we don't have to wait for summer, no. I really enjoy that you're like, my office is very cold and Jill is warm, like a complete... I was just thinking, I'm getting chilly, and I looked over and Jill has a scarf and hot
came
coffee.
Prepared this time because last week I froze.
Yes.
And I felt a little like, am I nervous? Nope, just cold.
Freezing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not nervous.
It is what it is. It's true.
Okay, so favorite Titus line of the season?
Oh, of this season?
Of this season.
What did I write to you? Because there's so many. Like, my brain is a jumble with Titus lines.
I don't know.
Okay, one thing I love is all the different ways he says Kim. When he's like, Justin Timberlake. And
yes. I totally wrote them down. But it made me laugh the other day when we were watching. I can't think that far ahead. I don't even know how this sentence is going to end. Looking at and it makes no damn sense, but it's funny.
It is.
I don't understand it.
One of my favorites, yeah. What did you just read?
They're just prejudiced because I can't rap or walk in a circle quickly. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You're just going to have to Trust me on this. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. Then it'll make sense.
It'll make sense.
God,
I think I love the part where he was telling Mikey, "I just get sick on the dance floor," and it's like this pregnant pause, and then he turns back around and he's like, "Because of the spinning lights,"
which also happens to some of us.
And I'm like, "Oh, that's magnificent." It was really good. I think this season was a little bit darker too. Like, it got a little bit more real with the fact that she had been held in a bunker for 15 years.
Yes.
Whereas I think in season 1 it's kind of almost a punchline.
Well, and she's so hell-bent on not...
Yes.
So for season 1, she's just like, no, that's not a thing.
Right.
I'm more than a mole woman. You know, and so this whole season was her not being a mole woman, even though she was. Yeah, this season there's a lot more, you know, her disgusting burps because she's keeping it all inside. Right. I mean, I don't know. Does that happen? I don't know.
I think
the evil is kept inside. So yeah, that was it. Well, and introducing the Tina Fey character.
Oh, Tina Fey was magnificent.
Well, I mean,
now, don't get me wrong. Season 1, her version of Marcia Clark was a treasure. I mean, a national treasure.
Maybe, you know what? I bet that
is what propelled.
Oh,
yeah. I feel like Sarah Paulsen maybe studied Tina Fey's
and not
the actual Marcia.
Yeah, probably not. I think yes, I think you're right.
I know I'm right.
I mean, why am I even here?
My personal relationship with Sarah Paulsen, so we have to share a name. But yeah, I think she was divine. Like, yes. My favorite thing was that she would do the "What's up" thing, where I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's like 15 years old now, but still adorable."
But still kind of funny when Tina Fey does it.
Also, when she was like, "I run marathons."
Right, like that was...
Like, that qualifies you to be a decent human.
Well, and fun. She's like, that, you know, I do this. I run marathons. I'm cool. No.
If you've ever trained for a marathon
there's nothing fun about it.
Known someone who trained for a marathon, it's literally like the worst thing that can personally happen to you.
And they don't shut up about it.
And they never stop talking about it.
Personally,
I have not trained for a half marathon in over a year, and I still bring it up to people. I'm like, well, when I'm training, which is clearly not right now.
Me either.
Right, but I still talk about it like it's something I did this morning.
Right. I mean,
right.
Sort
it's
of. Not really.
No. But I think Tina Fey's character was really awesome. It was funny, in a really great way.
Where do you think that it's headed?
Oh, I think it could go anywhere. I did not miss Dong.
No, I don't really care for that storyline.
No, me either. It's the one episode this season I skip is the Dong heavy episode. What does that say about me? I don't know.
I don't know, but that sounds so...
It's Dong heavy.
Dong heavy. How do you...
Hashtag Dong heavy.
I'm like, how do we get out of that?
We don't. We embrace it. We lean into the dong.
The more you talk, the worse it gets. Oh my god.
That's not always the case.
Well, no. Just about Dong.
Okay. Yeah, I was happy to see him go. I
wish that they would explore. I actually liked the guy for one episode that kind of had the post-traumatic stress.
The PTSD guy.
And I don't know, I just feel like that would have been a good...
Yeah.
But like I mean, I guess... But
I
don't know where
liked
to go,
that she was like, I'm clearly not in a place where I can have a relationship kind of thing. I thought that was good.
Except for with Dong. She made some interesting choices, and I'm like, Kimmy Schmidt, you're better than that. I think. I don't know. You're in a bunker for 15 years.
Right.
You may not know.
Your boyfriend made of cans. Who knows?
Right.
I love
left with another girl.
Right. Ugh, can guy. I liked how surprised you were at her mom. I think you texted me. And you were
I did. Oh. I don't know why. I guess because she'll always be Phoebe.
Yes.
And so I'm like, Phoebe's not Kimmy's mom, and then she was, and it was kind of well. She did a great job.
I feel like the Phoebe character, helps. In a way, birthed like, in a way, like, she made a character like Kimmy possible. Because, you know, she really let her freak flag fly in such a beautiful and spirited way. Can you say that again? I'm impressed
that you said that.
Freak flag fly.
I won't, because I'll just swear at you.
Yeah.
I bet. Which isn't bad either.
But I thought it was brilliant casting. To have her be Kimmy's mom, and as a person whose mom inappropriately calls her at times where she knows she's doing other things, I do think that it was good. It was good for them to kind of have that out and that kind of stuff, because I don't think she could move on.
We haven't talked about Lillian.
Oh, Lillian!
Run, Lillian!
Run, Lillian! I love Lillian.
Also a treasure.
Oh, a national treasure.
Yeah, I don't even, like, there's nothing I can say that could accurately describe how much I love her.
Okay, the hipster episode.
When she's trying to get rid of the hipsters?
Yes.
I mean, can you blame her?
No, I can't. With their Polaroid
Get off my lawn. It was a very get off my lawn.
Very get off my lawn.
But handcuff myself to a bulldozer episode.
The neighborhood will provide. I don't have any food in my office, so I really feel like I'm always going to be like, the neighborhood will provide, and see what happens.
I don't know that that's going to work here.
It's not going to work out.
I mean, I guess you could go ask the gardeners.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
They probably don't have any snacks.
Maybe, but I don't know.
I don't know either. But I love Lillian. I love her weirdness.
God, she is so weird. And her one-liners that you're like, did she just say that? Okay, she just said that.
Yeah. I love her boyfriend, played by Fred Armisen.
And her hair is distracting.
Right.
Yeah.
Men always trust me. My eyes are big and my hair is like beautiful spaghetti. So I'm growing my hair out. So
it could be like beautiful spaghetti.
Be like beautiful spaghetti. So
black spaghetti.
Yeah. I mean, it's been in the pot for a while, maybe.
I don't know.
I have burnt spaghetti more than once in my youth. It's fine. I do think season 2 is great. It makes me very excited to see
where it goes. I want to know where Titus is. Like, what's going to happen with Titus?
Yes. What's going to happen with Titus and Mikey? I really want them to get married.
Well,
and have tiny Asian babies, as we discovered that gay men can have babies. They just come out Asian. Titus.
Kimmy Schmidt and Titus and the gang, they're funny.
Yes. I really, really have enjoyed it, and it's something that just is kind of on.
The quotes are fun,
The quotes are great.
I think that's probably my favorite part. Is just like saying it to you, or even Jay when she texted me. I hadn't even gotten to that episode yet. I was just getting there, and she texts me, "You think you're so smart because you ate a cockroach that fell out of a dictionary." And I was like, "What in the actual hell?" Oh, got it.
Kimmy Schmidt quote. And like that's kind of a guaranteed thing. Like if there is something that I have texted you that is really weird.
It's usually from Kimmy Schmidt.
Well,
we totally want to know if you guys are watching, if you guys are as crazy as we are about it.
Share your favorite Titus quote with
us, please. Let's have a GIF off.
Yes.
One of these days, or right now. Just
right
do
now,
a Titus GIF off.
Put a GIF in there.
I think we should.
Oh, by all means.
Maybe we'll do that today in the comments.
Yeah.
We'll show everyone how it's done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, binge watch it. It's easy. Netflix, it's wonderful.
It can be your best friend when you're folding laundry or alone in your office, whatever you need.
Or eating cheese.
Just
kidding. I don't know.
Now I'm hungry.
I'm sorry.
But I'm super grateful for Netflix for picking it up. It would have been so sad if it had been lost.
And binge watching it is so much more fun than having to wait week to week.
Oh, I don't think it's a show I would have stuck with.
No.
If I had to watch it week. No, you don't. I was just thinking about that too because I was looking at since all the upfronts and stuff were this week, this last week when networks are releasing what their schedules are for next year.
I saw a couple trailers or whatever they're called.
Right. I'm like, oh, that's a great show. I stopped watching that because I can't keep up the week to week. Like there's 3 shows I can week to week watch.
I'll know that I'm not keeping up on it.
No, you're not. So
sorry, not sorry.
And now, like, Game of Thrones, I have to watch on Sundays now because the internet keeps ruining it for me. So screw you, internet. Like,
I don't mind it when the internet spoils things for me because chances are I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
But that's how I keep up with, what's hilarious is that's how I keep up with all of you still watching Grey's Anatomy. I was like, because all the East Coasters had watched, like, when Derek died or whatever, and I was like, spoiler alert, that was last season though. Right. Anyways, and I was like, oh, West Coast people, do you need a hug?
Yeah.
And
I do.
I amazingly know a lot about it for not watching it.
It's true. Well, and I like to recap that for you. I feel like I could do a podcast where I watch every episode of Grey's Anatomy and, like, break it down.
I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Maybe I need a co-host, though.
Okay, I'll do it. And then I'll be like, they did what?
Do not commit to me on television, like, on this live feed right now.
I would totally do that. And then I would be like
Would you guys listen to us break down a Grey's Anatomy podcast?
Only because I would be like, this is shenanigans. This never could happen. Of course.
And I would be like, this was how I got through my daughter's appendix surgery was because
Sarah
I knew what all of it meant.
Yeah, Sarah's the one that says, I'm not a doctor, but I know exactly what to do because I watch Grey's Anatomy.
Yep.
That's not how it works, Sarah.
It's 100% how it works. When my daughter had surgery last year, I had multiple people ask me if I was a nurse, and I would say, nope, but I've seen every episode of Grey's Anatomy at least 3 times. So
it's amazing how
I have absorbed some of the vernacular, and I know what things are now. So I could probably give you a C-section and not kill you or your baby.
I will not allow it. Don't you worry.
I wouldn't try. I would be too nervous to try.
Thank God.
And never at Jill's house because she does not have a sharp enough knife. So
then we're going to do a video about how everybody complains about my kitchen gadgets.
Or her lack thereof. Let's be honest.
And when you don't cook, you don't miss what miss what you don't have.
It's true. It's true.
Just kidding. I cook.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. You do cook. I'm not going to cut it off that you don't cook.
I do cook well. Thank you.
But
with my handicaps.
We're going to stop talking at my phone now because...
I know, because it's been too many minutes.
It's been too many minutes.
I actually can't see how many minutes it's been, and I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's fun seeing all of you here.
Watch Kimmy Schmidt.
And we hope you watch Kimmy Schmidt. And please tell us your favorite part, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye! Push finish, Jill.
I know, but your phone keeps moving.